Now, I'm going to demonstrate with an instrument called Umtshingo. This is an instrument from Pondoland, which when we grew up, we used to play, especially when we are taking care of the kettles, like head boys. Now, the only thing, we usually use a bamboo, but unfortunately, it's very difficult to get a bamboo without any groove, you know. Usually all the bamboos, they've got all these different grooves and so on. And I prefer this plastic PVC pipe because it sounds even much better than the bamboo. Even though the bamboo has got a warm sound, this one, what is nice, you can bend it also when you're playing. I'm just gonna play the instrument without any of closing and opening and closing at the bottom. I'm just going to only play only the top part. So I'm playing the instrument without stopping and opening, because once I stop and open, the sound changes. Now I'm going to make this instrument. How do I make this instrument? It's very simple. You just cut the 45 degrees. That's all. That's all. And it's got one hole. There's no other hole. No other hole. The way you press, no. That's the only hole in that one. That's it. But now, only thing that you must be careful of, if you cut, when you look at the PVC, if you cut it in the middle there, then when you play, you'll be playing like this, and it's too strenuous. So you've got to cut sideways, where it will, as if now you are playing, it's as if you are playing a side flute, you know, because the way how it works now is like a side flute, because the side flute you're playing like, so it's almost the same, because now, but even though this one is facing that way, if I have holes, it will be also like that, but there's no holes. Now, let's start making the instrument now. I'm only going to use the hacksaw, that's it. Only hacksaw, 45 degrees, that's it. Nothing else. Okay, and I'm going to use this. You can see the difference. This is thinner, very high, and it's very difficult to play this one. Yes, let us make it. You see now, there is a mistake that I was talking about. Once you cut it in the middle, you always have a problem. But this hole is not a problem because what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut also on the other side. So this one is going to work properly, especially when I'm opening and close, because I've done a mistake of cutting it right in the middle, of which it's supposed to come sideways. Let me cut it again. How do I prefer not to cut the same way? Okay. Meaning that this is the way I should cut. Okay. Let's hope that it's going to sound. Okay, how to blow on this instrument Umtshingo. First of all, you've got to close where you don't need your air to go. Leave the space where you are going to control your breath, because your breath must go into that little space and down. But once now the wind start to come all different parts of your mouth, you're not going to get any sound. And you've got to tighten up your cheek, and your embrows must be very sharp, like all this part is tight, and the air is coming from here up. This one is good for people who've got very small fingers. Now, if you've got very thick fingers, the problem, it just covers the whole thing. When you want to blow your finger, it just closes the part where your breath is supposed to go. So people with small fingers, with small mouth, this will sound better to them. And then it's not only this PVC pipe that you can use. Look at this one. I decorated this one, also the electrical pipe. As you can see, same 45 degree. And how I make this instrument, I always make sure that the inside is clean. I'll put handy and jig, and then I'll clean it so that whoever plays this instrument doesn't get affected of all the dirt, because the problem, this will stay outside, there's a lot of cockroach and so on. So you've got to clean inside and outside, because this is the part that is the most delicate part, which you need to be clean, very clean. But now this one is a little bit bigger. This finger, it might work, but this one will work better, because this one now, but the sound is gonna change now when I'm using this finger, because this one is small. Listen to this now. So that's Umtshingo. And what I like about this instrument, you don't spend so much. This, you can get it maybe for about 2 rand, whatever, you know. But now to clean it and cut it and decorate it, then it makes the instrument more, you know, because when it's playing, everyone says that, no, I can make this one. You just have to make it and decorate it and make it nicer, and you can see how clean it is. So this is Umtshingo. Now, I'll just ask Tabisa just to give me a clapping, and then I'll be playing the Umtshingo, because also it's good to know how to make the instrument, but to play and the accompaniment. Tabisa. Sure. That is right. Thank you, chaps.